What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and we have some massive updates on the Lavia deal and lots of other brand new information in this video. So if you are excited about these transfer news updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Half of you guys who are watching aren't subscribed, and also let me know in the comments below who else do you think Liverpool need after signing Lavia. The big news today is that David Ornstein is reporting that Chelsea are considering alternative options and they are launching a bid for Lavia. They try to outbid Liverpool, and because that Chelsea's fourth bid for Moises Caicedo was rejected by Brighton. That was actually surprising because Brighton clearly know that Moises Caicedo wants to leave Brighton, but Chelsea submitted a 75 plus £5 million bid. The 5 million is add-ons and bonuses, but you also have to consider that a lot of former Brighton staff are currently working at Chelsea, and Brighton don't have a good relationship with Chelsea. Chelsea stole their manager, they stole a lot of their players previously, Marc Cucurella, and that was an absolute steal by Brighton to get £50 million for Cucurella. In contrast, Liverpool have a good relationship with Southampton, and we expect to close the deal for Lavia this week. Lavia clearly wants Liverpool. He already agreed personal terms with the club. I think this is just a tactic from Brighton to squeeze even more money, even more cash out of Liverpool. They are trying Liverpool to get close to the £15 million mark, and it's just a matter of closing this deal off and not letting Chelsea steal a march on Liverpool. But frankly, we should have wrapped this deal up a couple of weeks ago already, just to avoid this scenario. But I think the reason why we haven't is because of Jordan Henderson and Fabinho's deal getting delayed by the Saudi government needing to sign off on those deals as well. And we need Lavia to start training with the club as soon as possible. We want Lavia to join up with the squad in Singapore. And I think this is one of the reasons why Liverpool didn't go for Moises Caicedo, because we probably inquired about Caicedo previously and Brighton said we want around £100 million for Moises Caicedo. They saw that Declan Rice went for £100 million and they think Moises Caicedo is as good a player as Declan Rice. And when Liverpool heard that valuation, we said no, we are not interested in that price. Moises Caicedo is not worth £100 million, or at least Liverpool don't want to spend that on one player, because after Lavia deal is done and as soon as Fabinho leaves, I expect Liverpool to go for another midfielder, and hopefully after signing all the midfielders that we need for the new season, we will turn our attention to signing a centre-back as well. And some Liverpool fans are already saying that if Lavia turns us down and wants to go to Chelsea, then he's not right in the head, because at the moment you could turn Liverpool down to go to Man City or Arsenal. They are in the Champions League, but Chelsea are in absolute turmoil. They are in chaos and they aren't even in European competition. At least Liverpool are in the Europa League. Ben Jacobs has been quite reliable for Chelsea, and he's reporting that Lavia is set to join Liverpool as well. And Sacha Tavolieri, the #1 Belgian journalist who is reporting on Belgium's Lavia, is saying that despite Chelsea's efforts and last-minute pressing that we anticipated already yesterday, and that will be even more intensive in the coming hours due to the fourth Caicedo bid getting rejected by Brighton, Liverpool's continued to advance on Lavia with Southampton, which means that Liverpool have been in close negotiations with Southampton, and I think that this deal will get completed either today or tomorrow, and then Lavia can fly in to Singapore for a medical and for the official photo shoot and everything. Sacha Tavolieri is also reporting that the plan presented by Liverpool FC convinced Lavia and his entourage. European football also is key. Human aspects and the sports projects are fundamentals with Lavia's family, who are very conscious and reasonable people. A reversal of fortunes seems unlikely, with this situation could well enable Southampton to obtain the £50 million package they are looking for. This is, I think, a tactic on somebody's part to squeeze a little bit more money out of Liverpool, because if Liverpool hear that Chelsea are sniffing around and Chelsea bid 50 million, maybe we will raise our bid from 42.5 million plus 2.5 million add-ons to maybe 45 million plus 5 million add-ons. So in the end, Southampton will get very close to their original 50 million pound valuation, and if that's what it takes in today's market to get a big talent like Lavia, so be it. I think he is definitely worth it. He's a huge talent, and he's exactly the kind of dynamic, energetic, press resistant and also high press capable defensive midfielder that Liverpool need. But of course we need a more experienced head as well at the back. I don't just want Lavia and Bajcetic to be our defensive midfield options, and Trent can play there as well, of course. A Liverpool fan is saying that Chelsea's sporting director is Twitter. Whatever rumor that Chelsea are seeing, they are throwing a bag of money at that player. And that's how they are doing their scouting. Absolutely hilarious how Chelsea is run. And I really hope that Brighton keep up their £100 million valuation, because in the end, if Chelsea pay as much money for Caicedo as possible, that of course weakens them in a financial fair play sense in the future. And I mean, Chelsea can bid even above the £50 million if Romeo Lavia only wants Liverpool. Then it doesn't matter what Chelsea bids. But it's a dangerous territory, because if Southampton accept the £55 million bid from Chelsea, but they reject the £45 million bid from Liverpool, then Romeo Lavia might change his mind. But I really hope not. I think because he already agreed personal terms, he has an agreement with Liverpool and he has an agreement with Jurgen Klopp himself that he will come to Liverpool. So hopefully Liverpool can get this deal done and completed. I think this could be a smokescreen for Chelsea as well, that they want to make Brighton accept their latest £80 million bid for Moises Caicedo. It's pretty crazy that Chelsea already bid 60, 65, 70 and 75 million for Moises Caicedo, plus add-ons and bonuses, so they are going upwards. And usually clubs accept the fourth bid, but not in Brighton's case, and fair play to Brighton. They are very, very strong negotiators. You also have to remember Brighton's entire backroom staff, recruitment team, club legend and manager was taken by Chelsea while they were in a very good position. They rejected a chance to sign a player who they sent to Brighton on loan, and they have since thrown an international tantrum because Brighton have a big valuation for a world-class talent. Most entertaining summer in terms of transfer dealings, especially when it comes to Chelsea. The way that club is run still is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Both Liverpool and Lavia want a quick solution to this, and now we are negotiating payment structures. What kind of payment Southampton want up front, how many installments there will be, how many years those installments will be paid with, and also what kind of bonuses and add-ons Liverpool will include into the contract. Also, it's probably the most complicated aspect of football nowadays, payment structures, and one of the biggest issues. And Southampton are stalling on the deal because of maybe Chelsea's interest. That is another possibility, because Liverpool were made to believe that the second offer will be accepted and Southampton will be happy with the £45 million deal in total. This could be a last minute tactic from Southampton to squeeze a little bit more cash out of Liverpool by stalling the deal, and Liverpool already put the medical team on alert, so as soon as possible they will fly out and perform a medical at wherever Lavia is. And for Liverpool to instruct medical to be completed means that there is a high confidence from Liverpool's side that Romeo Lavia will become a Liverpool player. Also, Fabrizio Romano shared an update that Arsenal are not active in the race to sign Romeo Lavia because Thomas Partey will most likely stay at Arsenal. Saudi clubs approached Arsenal a few days ago for Thomas Partey, but because Arsenal wanted 40-45 million euros for Thomas Partey, all the clubs decided to drop their interest. Either they receive a huge bid for Thomas Partey or he will stay, and Arsenal already signing Declan Rice, they don't need another defensive midfielder. Fabrizio Romano also shared an update yesterday on Romeo Lavia. So Liverpool and Southampton are in contact to discuss the Romeo Lavia deal again. New bid is 42.5 million plus another £2.5 million add-on fee. And the details of the deal and payment terms and more are being discussed, just as I reported by other journalists. The same thing is being reported as well, so that's really, really good news. Another good news, Conor Bradley is set to sign a new 3-year deal with Liverpool. He's a 20-year-old right back who had a great season at Bolton last season, and he agreed terms with Liverpool earlier this month. At one point it looked likely that he will be in the senior squad for the upcoming season. He played in both preseason games so far, but for some reason or another, Conor Bradley didn't travel with the Liverpool squad to Singapore. So maybe Liverpool will loan him out, just like we loaned out our other young right back that we signed from Aberdeen, who was injured for most of the time. I can't remember his name right now. Sorry about that, guys. But maybe Joe Gomez will play as the backup right back behind Trent Alexander-Arnold. But also, Trent started in the defensive midfield spot in a few of the games. Is it because we didn't really have other defensive midfielders? Thiago and Bajcetic also haven't traveled with the Liverpool squad to Singapore. Nothing to worry about. It's just that they are not fully fit yet. So they are working on their fitness in Liverpool, and hopefully as soon as they're fit and ready, they will be starting or being on the bench, but maybe they won't be ready for the start of the Premier League season. But I honestly would give Conor Bradley the chance this season to kick on. Hopefully he can play the Europa League games, some Premier League games, FA Cup, League Cup games. I think this kid, Conor Bradley, is ready to kick on and ready to take this chance. So why on earth didn't he travel with the Liverpool squad to Singapore? It's very weird. Maybe Liverpool would want to sign another right back after we completed all the deals for the midfielders. That's the big question, what Liverpool will do with the defense. Will we sign another centre back, somebody who's young but he can contribute and play? Liverpool won't have a lot of money left after we signed Lavia and another midfielder, so maybe a loan deal. Marquinhos will leave Paris Saint-Germain. He's 29 years old. He's a brilliant, very experienced Brazilian international centre-back, but I'm not sure how high his wages are, and I'm not sure if we have to pay a big transfer fee for him, but he could be an option as well. I would love to get an experienced centre-back in, just to help Konate and Van Dijk, because Gomez and Matip are not good enough to play centre-back for Liverpool anymore, in my opinion, especially in the Premier League, where it's very high-paced, very physically demanding. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.